Okie dokie, well let's get underway, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the auction here today at number 19 Chalcot Drive in Endeavour Hills on behalf of the owners in Barry Plant Real Estate. My name is Tim Stickley, I'm the Director of Barry Plant here in the city of Greater Dandenong and surrounds, and it's my pleasure to be your auctioneer here today. Working alongside Abby, we've been opening the home for inspection over the last 4 weeks and had many people look at it, and those obviously that are the keenest amongst the people that have inspected amongst you here today with the intention of bidding to buy. I want to wish you all the very best with your endeavours. There can only be one successful purchaser, so bid with a bit of confidence, a bit of spirit, and hopefully in a short while you'll be the happy new owner here at this wonderful family home. So prior to the bidding, I need to just take you through the auction rules and the documentation which has been on display, make a few comments further about the property, and then it's over to you for your competition and bidding. So let's get through the auction rules. They outline that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, it prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, and the words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid. By law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the auction process, basically in the absence of anyone bidding, I'll state a price, vendor bid, so you know where you need to be at or beyond if you're here to purchase today, as a way of a guideline. Additional rules outline that the auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers after the property's been knocked down to the successful bidder. So essentially, once I declare that the property has been sold, legally I cannot take further bids. So please work with me closely at that pointy end of the auction to avoid disappointment. The contracts, the particulars of sale, it's been on display. It outlines the land under offer as described in Certificate of Title, Volume 9229, Folio 370. Land together with improvements known as 19 Chalcot Drive, Endeavour Hills. And it's being offered with those things of a fixed and permanent nature as per your inspection here today. We're looking for a 10% deposit upon successful purchase with a balance in 60 to 120 days, whichever your preference may be. The vendor statement attached to the contracts, it shows the land title here, and we have got a land site of approximately 649 metres square, so a really good, generous portion of land. We're in a general residential zone, and the outgoings total to a little under $2,900 per annum as per the certificates. All services connected at the property today. So that's the contracts as they've been on display. Are there any questions whatsoever before I continue? No, all pretty straightforward. Let's move on, shall we? And the final rules of auction outline that subject to the reserve price, the buyers whose bid is accepted shall be the purchaser. And again, really importantly, if the property is passed in below the vendor's reserve price, the vendor will first negotiate with the highest bidder for the purchase of the property. So whether you're buying it under the hammer or we're going to finish up the auction maybe slightly under a vendor's reserve, you want to make sure you are holding that highest bid so you have that exclusive right to negotiate to the vendor's reserve price and take the opportunity away from anybody else. So let's have a look at the property itself here in Chalcot Drive, nicely elevated on the allotment here. We've got parkland across the road. We're close to the local primary school. It's a great family home. Presented beautifully by the vendors, I'm sure you'll all agree. As you walk through, it's immaculately presented. It's got those beautiful flowing living spaces, light and bright, lounge, dining, kitchen, meals, and the billiards room. So there's all of that room as a larger family to be able to just stretch out into and enjoy. 3 bedrooms and study, or the 4 bedrooms, the master with the full ensuite, the 2 bathrooms, and a beautiful pergola entertaining area to the side and the rear of the property as well, to really provide that indoor-outdoor living all year round. Nice deep garage, and an unbelievably good little workshop under the house as well, isn't there? So plenty of storage, plenty of room to be able to just tinker away there. Ducted heating, evaporative cooling, ticks all the boxes. We've got the new windows, double glazed, and the big double door to enter the home. Looking to move up from a smaller family home, looking for an investment, great opportunity. We're here to sell, so without further ado, I hand over to you now for your competition here at 19 Chalcot Drive. Get me underway. It's not where we start, but where we finish that matters. Looking for an opening bid. I'm in your hands. I've said enough. It's over to you now. What would you like to do? $800,000. I'll take that. Welcome, all the very best here today. We're at $800,000 here. I look for a rise from there. At 800 the bid at the moment. What? 810. Right, let's go in tens. Let's keep this flowing. 810 the bid. 10 if you like. At 810, 20 the bid now. At 820, back to you for more. At $820,000 I have. 30 now. Beat you just there. 50 strong, bold. That's the way to bid. At $850,000 for the first call. Good bid's a quick bid. Keep coming with me. $850,000. Moving towards the sale here. Not far away. 70 strong at 870. What about 900? Let's go long and strong. 870 the bid. At $870,000. I'll take 10 if you like. At $870,000 for the first call. At $870,000 for the second call. Are we selling here for that price? Are you in or out? Oh, look, just a 10 right now. We'll get there closer. So close. 870 or 880, can I say? Come with me. Gives him the first chance at 880. Up to you. 75. We're down to fives. Drawing close now. 875. What about 9? Good bid's a strong bid. 875. You nominate your rise. At 875 for the first call. At 875 for the second. 880. We're in fives. Another 5 get you back on top. How are we going over here? 880. So close to selling. $880,000 now. At $880,000 for the first call. No late bids. $880,000 for the second call. $880,000. Are we all done? Silent and finished. At 880. Third and final call. Need to know. We're done. We're out. How are we going here? At $880,000. At $880,000, ladies and gentlemen, please excuse me. I'll refer the bid to the vendor. Be back with you shortly. Thank you. Okie doke. Thank you very much, everyone, for your patience. Obviously, big thing selling a home. Been here for over 40 years, so it is a massive day for the family, as it is, I'm sure, for all of you. So we're very, very close to a sale here today. So at this point in time, at $880,000 holding the bid at the moment, we'll be negotiating. We're very close to calling it on the market, and so I'm really confident we're going to sell the property here today. So if you're here with the intention of purchasing, now's the time to make sure you don't miss that chance. We'll be selling it under the hammer or negotiating exclusively with the highest bidder. So I hand it back to you now. We're at $880,000. You can nominate your rise from here. Looking for a further bid at $880,000. What would you like to do? Final opportunity. 81, I'll take you one. What were you going there, Abby? You can go.
Another 2.
Another 2, 83 now. 883 the bid. At 883, 85 here, back to you there if you like, 85 the bid. At $885,000, 86 would you like? Another opportunity for a 1. At $885,000, in your 6 it is now, 886, what about 890? At $886,000 the bid. At $886,000 once. 886, how are we going, Abby? 886, take $1,000 minimum rise. 886 the bid. At $886,000. $890,000. The bid's here. It's against you there. 91 if you like. Nominate your rise. Go long if you like. $890,000 holding the bid at $890,000 for the first call. At $890,000 for the second call. 95. $895 the bid. We're selling. At $895,000, we're on the market and selling. 900, can we see, Dan? At $895 I have. At $895 I have, fairly bid and offered. At 96 the bid, we're in ones. At 96, what about 900? Be the first to 900. 896 the bid. At $896,000, we are selling for the first call. 900 the bid. At 900 the bid now. At 900, 910 if you like. At 900 the bid, it's here and it's against you there. At $900,000, fairly bid and offered, we are selling at $900,000. Definitely done there. Thank you for your bidding. How are we going there? We're out at $900,000. No better bid. We are selling. Here we go. I'll call it 3 times to be sure. Can't tempt you with the 500 there, can I, Dan? At $900,000 the bid. Another minimum bid of $500 if you like. At $900 now.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000 now. At $901. We're at $901,000 here. Back to you there. At $901. What about 5? At $901,000. Go long, go strong. $904.1. I'll take a $1,000 rise if you like. At $901,000 for the first call. At $901,000 for the second call. Another 3. Okay, 903. At 903 now. Is that right? 902. 902. It was a $1,000 bid. Make it easier for you. At 902 the bid. At $902,000. At $902,000. Moment for thought.
905.
905 it is. At 905. Another one. At 905 the bid. At $905,000. Selling for the first call. The second call, 6 it is, 906. What about 910? At $906,000. Good buying, great family home, wonderful location, quick access to the freeways. At $906,000. In your hands there, Dan. 906. Here comes the rain.
907.
7 now. 907. 10? 907 it is. What do you think? 907.
10.
10 now. 910 at $910,000. Thank you so much for your bidding. At $910,000. We're out here now at $910,000. No further bids. We're selling. I'll call it 3 times. Contract to hand. The property's been sold. Here we go, at $910,000. The first call, the second call, third and final call. Can't tempt you with 500. Thank you for your bidding. Good bidding. Congratulations, the property is going. It's going and it's sold. Well done. Congratulations. Thanks very much. Commiseration to the underbidders. If you're looking to buy, obviously we're here to assist you in your journey. Have a great afternoon. Thank you.